So, welcome everyone to Lakeland's Spring Play, Clue, High School Edition. So we just have a few notes before we begin. So please keep the aisles clear with bags, as some of the actors will be moving throughout. So.
Oh yeah. So for anyone who's been to a haunted house, same rules apply. The actors can interact with you, but please don't touch the actors.
So also, be aware, there are many loud sounds within the show, including screams, thunderclaps, gunshots, among other sound effects that may be frightening.
And finally, please turn off your cell phones. This is a murder mystery. There's a murder on the loose. We don't want you to reveal where you are.
One of y'all's got a bet.
So enjoy the show. I apologize. There's something wrong with the sounds. We need another speaker. We can go
McCarthy's shrieking denunciation and fear-mongering have created a climate of fear and suspicion across the country, raising the question in households across the nation, who are the un-American Americans amongst us?
Any man who has been named by either a senator of a committee or a congressman is dangerous to the welfare of this nation.
President Eisenhower refuses to engage directly with McCarthy.
And here you come
In a
in and
letter
fight
to
me
his
half to
brother,
death.
however, Eisenhower explained, after
So
McCarthy
many better ways to die.
are completely inexperienced individuals
Please stop
who
that
urge
noise.
the use of the office of the presidency to give an opponent the publicity he so asks.
Is everything ready?
Oui.
Good. Cook. Is everything on schedule?
Dinner will be ready at 7:30. Sure.
Right on time. Both have your instructions.
Oui.
Very well then. Let the game begin.
Hello there. I'm not sure if I'm in the right.
Indeed, you're on schedule, Colonel.
How do you know my name?
It is Colonel Mustard, isn't it?
Oh, that's not my name. My name is
I
Colonel.
believe it's been recommended for that tonight. Choose a pseudonym.
Oh, I'm fine. I took an antihistamine before I got here.
May I take your coat?
Yes, that would do nicely.
Not to worry, Colonel. It's just the maid in the hall with a champagne bowl.
Champagne?
Oh, you don't mind if I...
Si, oui, monsieur.
Yes, my dear. Are you expecting someone else?
Yes, I'll be right with you.
Follow me, Colonel.
Excuse me, madam. You are expected.
Do you know who I am?
I believe that you are socially to be known this evening as Mrs. White.
Yes. At least that's what my letter said. Do you know why?
May I introduce you to the maid of the event? I see you two know each other.
We've never met.
Champagne.
I think not.
Please, warm yourself in the lounge.
Why do I look cold?
A bit.
Oh, hello.
Hello there. Pleasure to meet you.
I'm rarely pleased to meet anyone. More?
Oh, yes.
Bonjour, madame. Please, come with Monsieur.
Mrs. Peacock, over there.
Oh. Oh, yes, that's me.
Cook, would you please take Mrs. Peacock's stove? I see you two know each other.
Don't be ridiculous. I've never seen that woman before in my life.
Champagne.
My lips belong to the Lord.
Please, make yourself comfortable in the lounge.
And for your hospitality. And there's a couple Benjamins under the caramels for you, butler.
How sticky.
I expect to be treated like the wife of a...
Hold that bottle right this way, after you, Mrs. Peacock.
Oh my! This molding is exquisite. What a beautiful man. It's just so... Who are you?
Welcome to the party.
This is turning out to be quite the crowd.
Sorry. Oh, is this the right address to meet a Mr. Body?
You must be Mr. Green.
Yes, that's exactly who I am.
Good evening, sir.
Oh, this isn't at all what I expected.
I find if you expect nothing, you're never disappointed.
Oh, no, I'm not disappointed.
Pardon me, please.
Please arrive at 7:30 sharp on Saturday evening. Well, here I am,
Professor Plum.
if you say so.
Well, wow, and I thought I'd seen everything.
Miss Scarlett, welcome. I wasn't aware you and the professor were acquainted.
We're not. My car was broken down, the bridge was washed out from the rain, and this professor here offered me a ride.
How was your drive?
Well, it is a long haul.
Indeed, it is a long haul. But again, this is a very large house. This way, please.
Say, what is this God-forsaken place anyway?
This old place? Why, this is Botty Manor. Oh, dinner?
Directly.
Appetizers in the lounge. After you.
Hors d'oeuvres good. I am starving.
Funny, I haven't had much of an appetite. At all.
My, this really is a party.
Well, greetings all. It's a pleasure for you to see me.
Ooh,
Knockdown hour?
jeez. I didn't realize how many of you there were.
Right then, we're all here. Colonel Mustard,
Present?
Miss Scarlett, Mrs. White,
Yes.
Professor Plum,
Right.
Mr. Green,
That's me.
Mrs. Peacock.
How'd you do?
Greetings. I'm Wadsworth the Butler. Tonight, as you may have surmised, no one's being addressed by their real name, a courtesy provided to you by a host to ensure your privacy. Now, I suggest you follow his lead and refrain from revealing too much information about yourself this evening. You never know when... Oh, dinner.
Dinner already? That was more like a cocktail minute.
You were saying you never know when. What?
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 Hmm? We really aren't here waiting. Cook can get cranky. Ladies and gentlemen, follow me. Dining room is right this way. You'll find your name next door, patients. Please be seated.
Is that my son?
No, sorry, you're not.
Oh, wait, is that what my son?
No,
Okay,
no,
okay,
that's fine.
got it. All right, you sit right here. Oh, so I sit here? Okay, I'll sit.
This seat, at the head of the table, is that where our host sits?
Indeed, no, sir. That is where the host sits. I'm the butler.
What do you do?
I buttle, sir. Thank you, cook.
All right, Butler. So what's this all about then? This dinner party?
Ours not the reason why, ours but to do and die.
Die?
Merely quoting, sir, from Alfred Lord Tennyson.
I prefer Kipling. Do you like Kipling, Colonel?
Oh, I'll eat anything.
What's that smell? It's something familiar.
Shark fin soup.
My favorite.
I know.
Bon appetit.
This is delicious. This is yum, 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 yummy, yum, yum. Okay, so I guess I'll be the one to break the ice. I mean, I'll be the one to get the ball rolling. I mean, as the life of a hostess, it's an integral part because I'm the senator's. You're not supposed to know who I really am, but oh my god, am I intrigued while we're all here? And oh my god, this soup is delicious.
I know who you are.
You do?
You work in Washington.
Washington? So you must be a senator's wife, Mrs. Peacock.
I am.
Who's your husband? Maybe I know him.
Well, he's, Mrs. White. You've been awfully quiet. What does your husband do?
Nothing.
Nothing.
Well, he just lies around on his back all day.
How lazy.
Not necessarily.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Mr. Reed, what do you do in Washington?
Oh, I'd rather not say. I like to follow the rules.
Well, if I wasn't trying to keep this conversation going, we'd all be sitting here in embarrassed silence.
Are you afraid of silence, Mrs. Peacock?
Yes. No, why?
Well, in my professional opinion, it seems that you suffer from something that we like to call pressure of speech.
Is that an official diagnosis?
Are you a doctor, Professor?
Yes, in psychological medicine.
Do you practice?
Not anymore. I currently work for the government.
Another politician.
Well, not exactly. I do research for you-know-who.
Who?
A branch of the United Nations organization, the World Health Organization.
The you know who? It's
My sister was a gymnast.
You are a real colonel, aren't you?
I am, sir.
Aren't you going to mention the coincidence that you also live in Washington, D.C., Colonel?
How do you know?
Oh, I've seen you around.
Scarlett, do you also live in Washington?
Sure do.
Wait, so do any of us not live in Washington?
Oh, I get it. So this is about the Red Scare, isn't it?
I am not a communist. I am Republican.
Wadsworth, enough of this. Who is our host and why has he brought us here?
Speak the devil. Pardon me, please.
I got an idea. Oh, good thinking, Miss Scarlet. What are we doing?
The acoustic coupling between the door and the glass allows sound waves to move from one side to the other.
All the guests have arrived as expected. Everything's going according to plan. We'll meet you in the study.
All right, Butler. Who was at the door? I demand to know what's going on.
Can I offer anyone fruit or dessert?
No!
In that case, might I suggest we adjourn to the study for coffee and brandy, at which point I believe your newly arrived host will reveal its intentions, your letters will be explained, and the game will be afoot.
Coffee? Brandy?
Thank you, that'll be all.
Oui, monsieur.
Where's our host?
He's not here. Nobody's here. What is happening?
Cigarette or calm your nerves.
I don't smoke.
For Wadsworth, read after dinner. It's for you.
Right then, are you all comfortable?
I make a fine living.
Oh, out with it, Wadsworth.
Ladies and gentlemen, these instructions are clear.
I'm glad something is.
It seems the six of you have all received the same letter. It would be to your advantage to be present on this date, because a Mr. Barty will bring end to a certain long-standing and painful financial liability.
That's what I
That's
said.
right.
Okay. Yeah.
It seems the six of you do have one thing in common.
What?
You're all being black males.
It's that damn Tyrant McCarthy, isn't it? We're all being blacklisted.
As I just explained, you're all being black males. Some considerable time involving paying more than you can afford to someone and friends to expose you.
Oh, please. What would someone blackmail me for? I go to church every Sunday.
Shirley, don't we all?
Does anybody else wish to deny it? Until you received your letters, you hadn't been aware who was blackmailing you. But I'm sure now that even the least discerning amongst you has determined that the man behind your ransom is Mr. Barty himself.
You think I can do this
Body,
fellow then?
scoundrel!
It's not good for my blood pressure.
Who is this?
Who Mr. Barty is no concern of yours. Suffice to say, he's a supporter of the House Un-American Activities Committee and has deemed your activities decidedly un-American.
Are you kidding? I'm
thought you were
My task this evening is to expose your secrets to each other, rendering you all culpable in each other's indiscretion.
But we hardly even know each other.
Precisely.
Don't you think you could spare us this humiliation?
Well, I'm afraid I have no choice. Start with you, Professor Plum. It says here, you were once a professor of psychiatry, specializing in pathological, lying lunatics with delusions of grandeur.
Yes, but like I said earlier, now I work for the government.
So, your profession is not changed. However, you can't practice medicine anymore, can you? You're licensed in London, correct?
Why? What do you do?
You know that thing male doctors aren't supposed to do with our female patients?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did.
One day, there ought to be a reckoning for men like you. I hope so.
Me too.
You're disgusting.
In all judgments, Mrs. Peacock.
No, well,
How then would you describe taking bribes in return for delivering sensuous peacock's votes to certain lobbyists?
My husband is a paid consultant. There is nothing sinful about that.
Not if it's publicly declared, but if you slip cash under the salt or hold of its grill. How then would you describe that transaction?
I'd say it stinks.
When were you in that men's bathroom?
So it's true.
No, it's a vicious lie!
But you've been paying the blackmail now for over a year to keep that story out of the papers.
Well, you
Seems
see,
a little sticky, no?
I can explain.
Well, I'm willing to believe you. I too am being blackmailed for something I didn't do.
So am I.
Not me.
You're not being blackmailed.
Oh, I'm being blackmailed, all right.
I just did what I'm being blackmailed for.
Well, what did you do?
Let's just say I run a non-governmental agency that handles classified affairs.
Affairs? In Washington?
Miss Scarlett, is this establishment how you live in Washington?
Certainly not.
I was asking Miss Scarlett.
Well, you tell him it's not true.
It's not true.
Is that true?
It's not true.
So it is true.
A double negative.
Negative? You mean you have photographs?
Sounds like a confession to me. In fact, the double negative also led to proof positive. I'm afraid you gave yourself away there, Colonel.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the other guests?
You don't need any help from me, sir. Colonel, it seems you hold a sensitive security post in the Pentagon. These negatives would certainly compromise your position, no?
And what position were you caught in exactly, Colonel?
This is an outrage!
Let's see, who's next? Mrs. White. You've been paying off friend the blackmail ever since your husband died under, shall we say, mysterious circumstances.
Say what you want. I didn't kill him.
But you paid the blackmail.
I don't want another scandal, do I?
Another?
We had a very humiliating confrontation. He had threatened to kill me in public. Why would he want to kill you in public?
I believe she meant that he had threatened in public to kill her.
Oh. It was all over the papers.
And yet, he was the one who died, Mrs. White, not you.
He was found, alone, dead at home, unclothed, with his head cut off and his, you know. but I didn't do it. I've been out all night at the movies.
What was playing?
The Naked Alibi. A likely story.
And finally, we have Mr. Green, who is
I don't need you to unmask me, Wadsworth. I already know what you're gonna say about me.
And what's that?
Mr. Green, who is a homosexual.
I'm not!
I beg your pardon?
You said, Mr. Green, who is a homosexual. And I said, I'm not!
Colonel. But there's more to it than just that.
But what do you mean?
There's also reason to put into question your politics.
My politics? Since when is working for the Republican Party a crime?
You swore an oath of allegiance to the Republican Party, yet failed to vote for Eisenhower in each of the previous 2 elections. That's grounds for an ousting if there ever was one.
Voting records are confidential.
Everything has its price, Mr. Green.
And there you have it. A crooked senator's wife, a vivacious doctor, a disloyal Republican, and so forth. Not exactly adhering to an all-American standard of behavior, are we?
Depends who you ask.
But if this body fellow is such a noble civilian himself, why didn't he just report us to the authorities?
And missed the chance to make a few bucks. Now tell me, Professor, what's more American than that?
Apple pie!
All right, Wadsworth, so we're all being blackmailed. with us. Where is this Mr. Body?
And what does he want with us?
I'm leaving.
Mrs. Peacock, you can deny all you wish, but you cannot leave.
You can't tell me what to do. I'm the wife of a senator. What?
Indeed. All the doors are locked, the windows are barred, and the grounds patrolled by vicious dogs. There's no way out.
What?
You can't do this to us! We're American citizens, not real W's.
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you your host for the evening and your blackmailer for life. Mr. Barty.
How do you do?
I want
You suck all!
You are such a typical man. Better off dead.
Ooh, Mrs. White with her knee in the study.
Thank you. I've studied martial arts.
There's one more piece of information you all might like to have.
What?
The police are coming in less than an hour.
The police?
Unless
Unless what?
you agree to double down.
And why would we agree to that?
Because if you don't, I'll put this briefcase containing all the evidence needed to expose all your wrongdoings in the hands of the police, the press, and the House Un-American Committee. With the right spin, those fellows can make a commie out of anyone. I think some of you would face a lifetime of jail, and others a lifetime of shame.
You can't do that to us. It's taking advantage.
Unless,
Unless what?
well, there is something you could do for me that would change the game. Something I just can't bear to do myself.
What?
Have a seat, please. Once you all get situated, there are packages under your chairs that I thought you all might find useful this evening.
Packages?
Presents, if you will. I'm a generous fellow.
Are you?
Anyone want to make a guess as to what's in your boxes?
Perfume? Candy.
A rare single malt Scotch whiskey?
Aren't guessing games fun? Please open them.
A candlestick?
A wrench.
A lead pipe?
A dagger?
A revolver.
Oh my god, it's a snake! Yep, it's a rope.
In your hands, you each have a lethal weapon. You all came tonight because you believed the evidence against you was so terrible that you would do anything to keep it a secret. I'm putting that theory to the test. You all. Mr. Wadsworth here is the only other person who knows your secrets, and it's costing us all dearly to keep him quiet.
That's a lie.
Well, I really wouldn't have to double your payments now, would I, if I didn't have to pay Mr. Wadsworth for his silence?
Liar!
He may look suave and charming,
Thank you.
but really, he's conniving and manipulative.
False!
Why do you think he's called the police?
You called the police?
Only because he instructed me to.
Did I? Ladies and gentlemen, if you can manage to get rid of Mr. Wadsworth, I'll have no need to increase your blackmail or expose you to the police.
He's lying. He would never do that.
Does he mean like kill him?
In fact, if you can eliminate Wadsworth,
I think so.
who not only knows all of your secrets, but also mine, then I will eliminate your blackmail altogether and be done with this terrible business once and for all.
You would never.
Don't make a scene, Wadsworth. It's over. The police are on their way. Now's your chance. The only way for you to end your blackmail and avoid finding yourselves on the front pages is for one of you to kill Wadsworth now!
I did.
So you shot him!
I did not!
If you didn't, who did?
Well, when the lights went out, I felt someone grab the gun from my hand, and the next thing I knew, there was a shot.
But there's no gunshot wound.
Well, let's check if he's dead.
All right, well, stand back. I'm a doctor. He's dead.
Wadsworth is right, there's no gunshot wound. Look, there's a bullet over there.
You lie, Miss Scarlet.
But if the bullet's over there and the body's over here, how did he...
Don't ask me. I'm not a forensics expert.
Something else must have killed him. One of us must have killed him.
Wasn't me.
Wasn't me. Well, I need a drink.
Maybe Mr. Honey was poisoned by the brandy.
Poisoned?
Well, someone had to stop her screaming.
Well, was the brandy poisoned?
Well, now we'll never know.
Oh, she died soon.
The screams are coming from the billiard room. The door's locked. Who's in there? Screaming.
Just block.
Yvette! Yvette, are you all right?
No.
Yvette, are you alive?
Of course I'm alive, you idiot! No thanks to you, Wadsworth. You've locked us up in this house with a murderer.
So the murderer is here?
We,
Where?
we're here, we're all looking at him.
Where?
Where were you?
I'm an old woman who may or may not have just been poisoned.
It's amazing I'm anywhere.
I heard you all at the study. One of you is the killer.
Oh, really? Well, how could you hear us up all the way up in this, that deep?
I was listening. I have a tape recorder connected from the billiard room to the study. Mr. Body asked me to record your conversation.
What? Why would he ask you to do that?
For more evidence, of course. Wadsworth revealed all your secrets. Now they are all recorded.
What a snake! I have to destroy them. Where are the tapes?
Who cares about the tapes? What about the body?
What body?
Body's body! Listen, Yvette, if you were in there alone, why were you screaming?
Because I was frightened. I also drank the cognac. Maybe I am poisoned too. Plus, one of you is the killer. Mr. Body is dead.
We have to figure out which one of them did it.
What do you mean, which one of them?
Well, I didn't do it.
One of you did. I would have done it myself, but I didn't have access to a weapon.
Oh, don't look at me. All I had was a candlestick.
Maybe it wasn't one of us.
Well, who else could it have been?
Who else is in the house?
Only the cook.
The cook!
Well, as far as I can tell, the cook isn't here.
Oh, what a beautiful kitchen. My husband and I had one like this in our first brownstone. It is such a home
killer, I'd kill you next. I said if. There's only one confirmed killer here, and it's not me. It's Miss White.
I've admitted nothing.
How many husbands have you had, Miss White?
Mine. Women's.
Yours.
5.
5.
Yes, just the 5. I believe husbands should be like Kleenex. Soft, strong, and disposable.
If it wasn't you, then who was it? Who had the dagger? It was Mrs. Peacock!
Yes, but I put it down.
Where?
In the study. Anybody could have picked it up. It must have been Mr. Green.
Somebody, please help me.
Oh, let him up!
Hey, you really learned to speak out yourself better.
Gentlemen, might I suggest we take Cook's body into the study?
Why?
Well, for starters, when the police arrive and find this, we'll all be under arrest and suspicion for murder. And secondly, I am the butler. I do like to keep the kitchen tidy.
Oh my god. Mr. Body's gone!
What's he all staring at?
Nobody!
Nobody. Nobody. Body's body. It's gone!
Well, maybe he wasn't dead in the first place.
He was!
We should have made sure.
I thought I had. Was he dead or wasn't he?
Maybe he was dead and somebody moved him.
Who would move him? And why?
I don't know.
Me. Well, I'll just say that. Is there a little girl's room?
Oui, madame.
No, I just have to powder my nose.
There's a toilet outside the billiard.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we do have the pressing matter of 2 dead bodies, 1 present and 1 missing, and the imminent arrival of the police.
Oh, the bridge was washed out. That should buy us some extra time.
What other 1 extra time? I want the police to arrive. Iron Scotland's house was a murder.
But once the police arrive, the rest of us are doomed! Wadsworth, am I right in thinking there's no one else in this house?
No.
So there is someone else in this house?
I'm sorry, I said no meaning yes.
No, meaning yes?
Yes.
Look, just give me a straight answer.
Don't look at me.
Is there anyone else in this house? No or yes?
No.
No there is or no there isn't?
Yes.
Look, there seems to be some confusion about whether or not there's someone else in this house.
There isn't.
There isn't any confusion or there isn't anyone else in this house?
Either. Both.
Just give me a straight answer.
What was the question?
Wadsworth, is there anyone else in this house?
No!
That's what he says, but does he know?
Look, we've got a killer on the loose, the missing body of Mr. Body, the cook with the dagger guy, and this room full of murder weapons. The dagger, the revolver, the wrench, the candlestick, the rope, and... Hey, where's the lead pipe?
Oh, he's so bloody.
Stand back! I'm a doctor!
I got it.
He's dead!
Dead? Again?
I'm gonna faint.
I'll catch you. Sorry.
Miss Peacock,
Yes.
where did this happen?
In the bathroom. I opened the door and there he was. At first I thought he was attacking me, and then I realized he was put there just waiting to fall on someone. Who would do such a thing?
It takes a lot of guts to kill someone twice.
That's what we call overkill.
But why?
What's the difference?
It makes a whole lot of difference to him.
It makes a difference to us. We need to find out who killed him, where, and with what.
Well, seems like it was probably the lead pipe.
10 points, Professor Plum!
What kind of game are you playing, Wadsworth?
This isn't a game!
Wait a minute. You! The lead pipe belonged to you!
I dropped the lead pipe when I was running from the kitchen.
Sure, people don't just drop murder weapons.
I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it.
So any one of us could have picked it up?
Yes, but who did? Who did pick up the lead pipe? Who picked up the lead pipe and brutally murdered Mr. Body, leaving him dead and blinded? Who did that? Who?
Cool it, Buster! While you're all over here freaking out, I'm still trying to figure out what happened to the evidence.
The evidence.
It's locked. There must be a key.
Mr. Green, would you be so kind as to check Mr. Body's pockets to see if there's a key to the briefcase that contains the evidence that will have our crimes in it so that we may dispose of those crimes once and for all?
But why me?
Why not?
Yeah, is you right?
And why did you get that?
I don't like germs.
Fingerprints?
No, it's mainly germs. Oh, God. It's gross. Ew, bloody. Oh, here's the key.
Here. It's empty.
Empty?
Where's the evidence?
I told you Monty was a liar. Evidence in the briefcase, why what?
We have to find that evidence.
And destroy it.
Look, evidence against us aside, first things first. We have 2 dead bodies in this room.
And the cops on their way.
Let's put the bodies on the couch so they look a little less dead.
Prop them up. Yeah.
Careful, don't get any guts on the ground. Now.
Solid battlefield technique, Professor Plum.
Sorry, this is getting up to
Daggers are heavier than they seem, huh?
Aren't you all strong and mural?
I wouldn't know Okay, well they just, like, look asleep. Forget the bodies, we still haven't found any evidence, and there's a homicidal maniac on the loose.
We're in a room full of weapons. Let's put the weapons in a bag.
Why?
Well, then we'll zip up the bag.
Hey, Wadsworth, I just think murderers usually know how zippers work.
Then we'll put the bag in a safe.
Terrific. Where's the safe?
In the hall. Let's go.
I don't see a safe.
Okay.
You know, it says,
There we go. Gone.
Voila.
no, the key.
I guess the key.
Why don't I put it in my pocket?
But what if you're the murderer?
I'm not.
But what if you are?
I have an idea. We'll throw the key outside.
Oui, à l'extérieur.
But it's raining. À l'extérieur.
Yes, it's true.
He doesn't have to go outside to throw the key away.
No, I wouldn't. I would stay inside and throw the key outside.
But wouldn't you require to open the door to do that?
I would.
But what if the killer's outside?
Better out than in.
Yes, the killer's. What if the killer's outside, then opening the door, we risk letting him inside? And we want to keep him outside, but what if he gets inside and we throw the key outside?
What?
What if...
The killer could be inside, and if we open the door, we'd encourage him to go outside.
I think the killer's had enough ease opening and closing doors.
Yeah. But what if we open the door, throw throw the key outside, and the killer's outside, and he catches the exact key we're trying to throw outside. Then they'll defeat the entire point of throwing the key outside.
You may be okay. I'm going to throw the key away. Follow me.
Not now.
Was that the killer?
She didn't look like a killer.
Takes one to know one liked.
Leave it to me. Interrogation is my specialty.
Oh, smart.
Hello. How do you do?
Hi. I'm sorry to disturb the whole household, but my car broke down out there, and I was wondering if I could use your phone.
Are you a killer?
What? No.
All right.
Well, where is it?
What, the body?
The phone! What body?
There's no body. There's nobody.
Alright, there's no body in the study.
No,
Sorry.
no. Yeah, no.
I believe there's a phone in the lounge. Follow me.
There, you make that call. Yeah.
Go get him, girl.
Gotta call 911.
That's not funny. That's not funny.
Right. Ladies and gentlemen, our task here is twofold. 1, find the evidence. 2, find the killer.
I propose we do this in proper military style. Split up, search the house.
Split up?
Yes, we'll split up into pairs of 2. That way, no one will be alone.
But whoever one of us is paired up with a killer might get killed.
Oh dear.
But then we know who the killer is.
But then one of us would be dead.
This is war, Peacock. Casualties are inevitable. You can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs. Every good cook will tell you that.
Well, look what happened to the cook.
Bernard, are you willing to take that chance?
What choice do we have?
I suppose you're right.
All right, troops, split up. All split us up into pairs. Eeny, meeny, miny, no.
Mrs. White, you come with me. Professor Plum, you're with Mrs. Peacock. Yvette, you go with Mr. Green. And Miss Scarlet, you're with Eeny, meeny.
Yeah.
What if one of us doesn't come back?
We'll remember you fondly. Now go and leave no door unopened, and cherish your partner. It may be the last person you ever see.
Go on. I'll be right behind you.
That's why I'm nervous.
Why? It's just us. We're alone.
That's just it, Mrs. White. No man in his right mind would ever be alone with you.
Fine. You go in there. I'll go in here. Going in?
Yes, are you.
Yes.
Right, it's on the count of 3. 1, 3.
There was nothing in there.
Nothing in that room either.
Should we check the ballroom?
After you.
This is quite an impressive library.
How am I supposed to find anything if I don't even know what I'm looking for?
Civilized society is perpetually menaced with disintegration through this primary hostility of men towards one another.
Your fancy words don't intimidate me, Professor.
I take no credit, Mrs. Peacock. Freud. I think he's onto something.
Now is not the time for academic pursuits. We're supposed to find the evidence.
Well, it's a fruitless search if you ask me. It's not like we're gonna walk into a room and find the evidence plastered on the wall.
I suppose you're right.
Come on, let's head upstairs already. Maybe we'll be excited by something in a bedroom.
I haven't been excited by something in a bedroom for years.
I'm a little worried. I'm at that big house on the hill, and they locked me in the lounge. I didn't expect that there'd be a whole group of people here. They're having some sort of party. And the funny thing is, I think one of them might be my customer. Yeah, my regular Tuesday night passenger.
Oh, there you are.
Look what I found in the hall. In Professor Plum's stupid tobacco pipe.
Huh. What do you think that means?
I don't know, but sounds pretty suspicious if you ask me.
I literally just did.
Honestly, Colonel, this is the last room to search in this beastly mansion. We still don't have any evidence.
I think this time has been productive nonetheless.
Aren't you a Pollyanna?
You're a brave and determined lady, Miss Scarlet. I've really enjoyed our time together. I hope after this expedition is over, we can still be friends. I mean, honestly, murders aside, this has been a great group of people. I mean, I'd like to hear how Miss White lost her veil in the billiard room, but...
You found Miss White's veil in the billiard room? Odd.
Odd?
Odd. A trapdoor! A trapdoor leading to a secret passage? Come on, Colonel.
Ladies first, Miss Scarlet.
How heroic.
Where are we now?
How should I know? The lights are still on.
Well, turn them on.
Yeah, I would if I could see anything.
Well, I'm gonna feel my way around.
Don't give me funny ideas.
A table,
A telephone?
the chair.
A body? A
body? Ah! Help! Help! Murder! Murder!
Let us in! Let us in!
Let us out! Let us out!
We can't let you out. The door is locked.
You had the key while we left the motorist in here.
That's right. I did. I do. I don't. The key is gone.
Gone?
I have an idea.
There's a murder on the loose. Please let us out of here.
It seems like there's no other choice. I'll just have to break down the door myself. Stand back! I'm a doctor!
Stand back! I'm a woman! What happened? What was that? I will help you. Okay, I'm not shooting at the door now. You can come out.
Why were you shooting at us?
To open the door.
But you could have killed us.
Well, I said stand back.
Let's add adding the key to the lounge our priority list.
Say, Frenchie, where'd you get that gun anyway?
It's safe. It was unlocked.
Unlocked?
Impossible. I have the key. I had the key. It's
Gone.
Not to beat a dead horse or anything, but having all the keys is really important.
Wadsworth, I thought you said you'd throw away the key to the safe.
I did say that, but I didn't do that. I got distracted by the motorist and I forgot. One of you must have taken the key out of my pocket while we were searching the house.
So that means whoever took the keys is the killer.
Precisely.
Speaking of killer, there's a dead body in the lounge. You know the motorist is dead? What? Yeah, take a look. Go.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. He really is.
And another one gone.
All right. So, which one of you killed her?
We found her together.
And she was dead when we found her.
But the door was locked.
We went through a secret passage in the conservatory.
Secret passage? Who the hell designed this place?
The Parker Brothers.
All right, it's just.
Don't worry, it's not the police.
It's the police.
All right. Come on, rally together.
We're back in the war. Took a show.
Quick! I'll hide the gun!
Okay, now what? All right.
I'm gonna open the door.
No!
It's the right thing to do.
Don't you dare open that door. No,
Good evening, sir.
Evening, officer. We've been expecting you.
You have?
Haven't we?
I got a tip about an abandoned car near the gate to this house. Did a motorist stop by for help by any chance?
No.
No.
Yeah.
There seems to be some disagreement. At any rate, can I come in and use your phone?
I
No.
don't know. That's
No.
Yeah, of course you can use the phone in the study.
It's out of order, remember?
Oh, you could use the phone in the lounge.
Oh,
We don't have-
occupied.
Oh.
Officer, I believe there's a phone in the library. This way, please.
You're all acting rather peculiar.
It's because our chandelier fell down.
It was my mother, and my mother died on it.
See, it very well could have killed all of us, but don't worry, the neighbors cleaned it up.
That's all well and good, but what's going on in the lounge in the study?
Lounging, studying. This way, please.
Actually, I'd like to have a look.
No, thank you.
What?
This way, please.
Let me have a look.
Of course. Allow me to take you on a grand tour of Barty Manor.
Great idea. It's a great house.
Yeah.
It's a great house. Besides my dead mother.
It's the Parker Brothers.
Barty Manor was created by Lord Reginald Barty back in 1784.
We gotta cover our tracks and get rid of this guy.
Lord Barty had become Lord Barty after he had discovered an anti-Barty that would save everybody. Notice the mahogany floors. Did you know that back in the 17th century, the buccaneer John Esquilling actually used mahogany to create canoes? Can you canoe?
What? Hey, where'd everybody go?
Notice the brass doorknobs, created specifically for Lord Barty by his buddy. back
I
in
don't care about the doorknobs, mister. What's going on around here? What are you hiding in those two rooms?
Which two rooms?
The lounge and the study.
Oh. Those two rooms.
Yes.
No, officer, I don't think that's a good idea.
Why not?
Because it's all too shocking.
Good night, officer.
What's wrong with that shocking, mister? Those folks were just having a good time. Why didn't you tell me it was a party?
My apologies, officer.
Can I look in the lounge now?
Right ahead.
Please, good evening, officer.
Officer, I can explain everything.
No explanation necessary.
There isn't.
No, there's nothing illegal about any of this.
There isn't?
Those folks were just having a good time. is America, and that was the pursuit of happiness. Can I use your phone now?
Certainly.
You can all come out now.
Very impressive.
That was
Not
disgusting.
bad. Not bad.
I can have the phone.
Rita was dancing.
I don't mean to alarm anyone, but we do still have the problem of the imminent arrival of the police. I think we should finish searching the house. Go with your partner and leave no door unlocked. Let's go!
Hello? Hello? Power outage. I think it's a storm. Oh, good, you can hear me. Yes, this is. Hello? Hello? Still there? Is this phone working?
Hello? Who turned off the lights? Hello? Hello? Oh, you scared me. I thought you were the killer.
Somebody cut the line. Hello?
What is that in your hand? Is that a clue?
Oh, good, you can hear me. You see, I found an abandoned car and wound up in this old mansion where all the lights just went out. I'm telling you, Chief, there's something fishy going on around here. They're having some sort of party, and you'll never guess who I just saw. No!
What is that?
Hear that? It sounds like from the library.
It sounds like a telephone is off the hook.
Okay, fine. I'm gonna go see what it is.
Aren't you afraid?
Of course.
Of what? A fate worse than death.
No, just death. Hello? Officer? You alright? Do you need any assistance? Phone book, perhaps?
Hey, listen, copper, the butler asked you a question. Now hang up the phone or I will.
Hello?
You should be safe here in the billiard room.
I don't feel safe.
I can't relax.
Hey, how about a round of pool? Pass the time.
Ah, come on! I can go from sleep.
Oh my God!
I am your singing telegram.
Three minutes. That's our best record.
3 murders?
6 altogether.
Mr. Body, the cook, the cop, the vet, the telegram girl. All are still.
Yeah, but who killed them?
Ain't that the $1 million question?
Sometimes the best course of action would be to retrace our steps. I suggest we do just that. It all started like this. At the beginning of the evening, there was thunder, lightning. The dogs were barking. Then, ding dong, Colonel Mustard. Ding dong, Mrs. White, who noticed events. Mrs. Hickok, who noticed. Then, Mr. Green, sit! No, not you, sir. Please, come in. Miss Scarlet. Ding-a-ling-a-ling. Dinner is served. To the dining hall. Shark's fin soup. Oh, yummy, yum, yum. My favorites. Then Mr. Botti arrived and we all went to the study. Coffee? Brandy? Out with it, butler. Who is this Mr. Botti? How do you do? Then Mr. Botti asked you all to take out your packages. Ah! A snake! No, just a rope. Then Mr. Botti turned off the lights. Now! Mr. Botti was dead. But not really. Really, he was alive, we just didn't know it yet. Then Mrs. Peacock drank his drink. Poison!
Not my fault.
Well, someone had to stop her screaming. And then, the evidence! Empty! Next, the notice arrived. Are you a killer? Who I then locked in the lounge. Then, the unexpected cop showed up. You're all acting rather peculiar. Can you canoe? Then, the motorist got killed in the lounge. Dead. Then, the maid got strangled in the billiard room. Dead. And finally, we have a bang! Dead. And here we are.
Yeah. What does it all prove?
Nothing.
Yeah.
Well, enough of this. I know who the killer is.
You
do?
I do. It was Mr. Plum with the revolver in the hall.
You liar!
I found your stupid tobacco pipe while I was searching in the hall. Why'd you drop it, huh? When you were searching for your best vantage point? Yeah, you know, I bet that person in the telegram girl was one of your patients, right?
I've never seen that girl in my life, okay? I swear, on my life, it was not me.
Well, the revolver is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the revolver is the murderer.
Well done, Wadsworth.
You won't be able to prove anything if you're all dead!
We're all alive. There's your man, officers.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it now. Pink cuffs, chief police. Professor Blunt, you're coming with me.
That's not how it actually happened, though. It really happened like this.
Who do you
It was Colonel Mustard in the lounge with the wrench.
I never lounge.
I found your Medal of Honor in the lounge next to the motorist who'd been killed, the wrench. And that Medal of Honor and the wrench both belong to you.
You are a liar.
Well, the wrench is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the wrench is the killer. There's your man, officers. Now the kernel of truth in that one.
Well done, Wadsworth.
That's what I said.
Yeah, well, I'm saying it now. Guilty verdict, chief police. And Colonel Mustard, you're coming with me.
No. That's not how it happened. You see, it happened like this.
Colonel Mustard, who are you?
It was this way, in the billiard room with the rope.
I'd rather die.
I saw how you looked at Yvette when she was serving you dinner.
Oh, yes, I knew Yvette. She had a torrid love affair with my late husband. Oh, I hated her. I hated her so much that the flames on the side of my face and the heaving breath, so I hated her, but I didn't kill her.
Well, the rope is missing. Gentlemen, turn out your pockets. Ladies, empty your purses. Whoever has the rope is the...
Well done.
Well done, Wadsworth. Yeah, well, I'm saying it now. Mark my words, chief police. Mrs. White.
It happened like this.
Mrs. White, what do you do?
It was Miss Peacock in the kitchen. Back where I saw her feathered by the corpse.
Where indeed, Captain. Chief police.
That's not how it really happened.
It happened! What do you do?
Mr. Scarlet in the library with candlestick!
Max eating mom! Chief of police!
Well, Carly,
You can't do this to me!
Frankly, Miss Scarlet, I don't give a damn. But it really happened like this. I know who the winner is. Who? All of you. Now nobody move, freeze. You're all killers.
You can't prove anything, Wadsworth.
I'm not Wadsworth. I'm Mr. Body.
How are you, Mr. Body, if Mr. Body bled all over me?
That wasn't Body who was beating on you.
If Body wasn't Body, then who was he?
That was Wadsworth, my butler.
But if you're Mr. Body, why drag this all out?
Well, when you guys started killing people, I decided to roll the dice. See if you kill off all my spies and informants, which you all did. Splendidly, by the way. Graciously leaving your fingerprints on every glass, doorknob, and dead body.
Why this whole charade? Why the madness of searching the house and finding the evidence?
Because it was part of the game.
Game?
Yeah, well, you see, I'm calm now. You killed off everyone who knows my secrets, which means I'm getting off scot-free.
Wait, hold on a minute. But he'll never get away with this. The police will be here any minute.
What's so funny?
I don't get it.
Police were never called, were they?
Oh, listen up, you reprobates. We're gonna stack the body in the cellar, lock the cellar door, leave Body Manor one at a time, and forget all of this ever happened.
What? I can't just forget all of this.
With murder on the menu, price of blackmail just tripled.
Forgotten.
Now move!
Wait, no. We can all rush him. He has no more bullets left in that gun.
You really think that old trick's gonna work on me?
It's not a trick. There was one shot at Mr. Body, 2 for the chandelier, 2 for the lounge door, and 1 for the motorist.
That's not 5, that's not 6. It's only 5.
No. 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1.
Yeah, but there was only one shot for the chandelier. That's 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
Even if you're right, that'd still be 1 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1. Not 1 plus 2 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1.
All right, fine. 1 plus 1 plus. Shut up! Now go before I shoot any of you. Let's go!
so you're just gonna keep blackmailing us and expect all of us to just pretend like this never happened?
Yeah. Why not?
I'll tell you why. Larry goddamn Goodman, FBI.
Or is it?
Ooh, this is
More FBI?
Yeah. Apparently, I'm a dead ringer for Greedy. He got a letter, just like each of you. But instead, he asked the Bureau for help. And I jumped at the offer so we could hold this sting operation.
Some sting.
6 people died on your watch.
I usually work the desk.
Clearly.
Property crime is my beat. You know, dog fraud, theft. That's why it tickled me when I heard the real Mr. Wadsworth. That's why it tickled me when I heard the real Mr. Wadsworth risked his neck to drop off a briefcase full of evidence just last night.
Wait a minute. So you're telling me you had the evidence this whole time?
It's all right here. I got books for Miss Scarlet, including customers, employees, and justifying why she killed that cop.
Give me that!
Uh-huh.
Fair enough, yeah.
And what's here? Ooh, love letters addressed to Professor Plum.
That's private property!
Come here. I see you sleeping out.
It's back now. Not even British.
That singing telegram girl was daughter to the head of you know who. Who would have came clean to Daddy? Who would have cleaned out Professor Plum? That's why you killed him.
See here,
Shark's fin soup indeed.
It really is my favorite.
Woo!
It's good. No, it's not.
If only the cook had laughed about your briberies, then you wouldn't have had to kill him in the billiard room right before joining us.
Circumstantial evidence will never hold up in a court of law.
But this notarized note from the cook will.
Oh, it is real. You got
And all of these negative.
where?
Do you need
Hold
help?
on.
Oh.
And all of these negatives.
Wow, that's a lot.
Yeah. Quite a consistent at Miss Scarlett's establishment, aren't you, Colonel?
I just wanted someone to talk to.
I bet you couldn't be Colonel anymore. The general found out where you go on Tuesday nights, like the motorist told him.
Now listen here.
And you really did hate that, didn't you, Miss White?
The flames. The flames.
Yeah, I get it. All right. I have a container of fingerprints connecting you to your previous murders.
Well, I didn't kill my husband's.
And those fingerprints, I'm sure the FBI would love to tie back to you and the rope around Yvette's neck.
I wore gloves.
Oh, really? You wear these? Right here? These easy gloves? You didn't hate Yvette, did you, Mr. Bobby?
What's it to you?
Illicit green card love affair is icing on the cake for this FBI file. That file that about the whole Body family wanted for organized crime. And the real butler, the real Mr. Wadsworth, has been giving us evidence for months. This is a real American, but he was rich. You know what I mean? I understand why you want to kill him, though. You missed your shot in the study, so when you found him trying to escape, you took my lead pipe and you bludgeoned him to death.
really, who just drops murder weapons?
I didn't know it was a murder weapon when I dropped it. The Body family has been one for organized crime for generations, and tonight I'm putting it to an end.
Now you leave my family out of
it. Oh,
Larry. Oh, please, Larry. Second wind. If I knew you were coming, I'd have baked you down. Oh. Here I come. Now.
Stand back! I'm a doctor! He's dead!
Not yet.
Oh, come on!
I'm breaking. Smile. Mama. I'm dead.
It's the most interesting night I've had in a while.
Officers!
Oh, right. Who done it?
He did it!
It was him!
She did it. They all did it! Each one of them. And you'll find all the records and recordings in the billiard room.
Alright, well done, good man.
That's what he said! If you will excuse me, I'm gonna go home to my wife.
Wife? I thought he was gay.
This is Beth Roy. We're the president and vice president of the drama club. Every year the spring play is entirely student directed, and we were so happy to get the chance to put on a production as hilarious and fast paced as Clue. For anyone who doesn't know, the production of this play took place over just 1 month. There were 15 scenes, and we had 12 rehearsals.
We just want to take a minute to thank everyone behind the scenes that made this possible. We have our, well, convenient, wonderful stage manager, Beth Berardi. So everyone on the cast will tell you how much time and effort she put into this production. She is probably the best stage manager we could have asked for in a play that is so involved with the sets and the curtain and just everything else going on. So thank you so much, Beth.
We have Amir on props and Ari on crew. You both did amazing. Jumping in and learning everything you needed to know on short notice. So you helped us polish up the play, and thank you so much for your help.
So we also want to mention some of our cast members. Specifically, thank you to Sarah, Julia, and Julie for the set design. So we had so that door, I just wanted to make that clear, that started bright pink. And those black things in the back, those were yellow. And as you can see, there are not those colors anymore. So these were the people that helped us really dig down and paint up those sets. So thank you to you three so much. It was really great.
Ms. Gentile, thank you for being our advisor this year and handling all the stuff we had no clue about what to do with.
Good fun. Good fun.
Our senior year has been amazing. We're just so happy. And finally, to our wonderful, wonderful cast, I will miss you guys so much next year. It's one of the most exciting months working with all of you. And I hope that we have reserved seats for the play next year, that the rising seniors will be.
Yeah, you will get an angry email if you don't, so you can put us down now. Like right now. Perfect, thank you.
Everyone, thank you so much for coming.